From our Steel Fairgrounds for this afternoon's WIAA Division 5 Regional Final Softball game featuring the 4th-seeded Royal Panthers of the Scenic Bluffs Conference and the number 1-seeded Columbus Catholic Downs of the Clover Belt East Conference. The winner of this afternoon's game will advance to the sectionals at Laird Taylor, which will be held next Tuesday, June 3rd. Royal High School, Columbus High School, and the WIAA require good sportsmanship by student athletes, coaches, and spectators at education-based interscholastic events. We request your cooperation by supporting the participants and the officials. Profanity, racial, sexist, or ethnic comments, or other intimidating or taunting actions will not be tolerated and are grounds for removal from the site of competition. We ask you to please enjoy the game in a positive manner. Ladies and gentlemen, to honor America, those defending our freedom, those who are able to please stand, remove your caps for the singing of our national anthem. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight for the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave? Now it's time to meet the starting lineups. First, for the number 4-seeded Royal Panthers. Batting first and playing right field, number 11, Bryn Olson. Batting second, playing center field, number 4, Elizabeth Clipstein. Batting third for shortstop, number 9, Maria Gruen. Batting fourth and catching, number 5, Annika Wopak. Batting fifth, the left fielder, number 8, Eileen Grigg. Batting sixth, the second baseman, number 21, Kennedy Olson. Batting in the 7th spot, the first baseman, number 2, Layla Marty. Batting 8th, the DP, number 15, Piper Purcell. Batting 9th and playing third base, number 3, Kayla Rick. And pitching this afternoon for the Panthers, number 7, Ashley Clipstein. Josh Ford is the head coach of the Royal Panthers. And now the starting lineups for the number 1-seeded Columbus Downs. Leading off for Columbus, the shortstop, number 9, Kate Casperson. Batting second and playing left field, number 14, Abby Wilchin. Batting third, the center fielder, number 27, Shelby Spada. Batting cleanup, the pitcher, number 18, Akusia Yaboa. Batting fifth, the third baseman, number 3, Sienna Adler. Batting sixth, the second baseman, number 12, Izzy Holmes. Batting in the 7th spot, the first baseman, number 4, Callie Bell. Batting 8th and catching, number 21, Ashley Weiler. And batting 9th, the right fielder, number 10, Kylie Linkford. The head coach of the Columbus Downs. Just a reminder, ladies and gentlemen, on the Zaleski Sports YouTube channel. Let's have a great game, everybody.
Oh, we go. Yeah.
You are looking live at the Marshfield Fairgrounds Softball Complex here in Marshfield, Wisconsin. This afternoon, Zaleski Sports proudly brings you WIAA Division 5 Regional Softball. This is a regional championship game featuring the number 4 seeded Royal Panthers of the Scenic Bluffs Conference and the number 1 seeded Marshfield Columbus Catholic Dons of the Clover Belt East. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Joe Anderson here, joined by Randy Rasmussen on production. Thanks for tuning into this afternoon's matchup. Columbus on defense. Akusia Yaboa will be in the circle. Ashley Weiler, her catcher. First base is going to be number 4, Callie Bell. Second base, Izzy Holtz. Kate Casperson at short. Sienna Adler at third. The outfield for Columbus, Abby Wojcik in left. Shelby Spada in center, Kylie Lingford in right, Troy Zimmerman, the head coach of the Columbus Dons. And we're underway here to lead off batter Bryn Olson of Royall. Elizabeth Klipstein and Bria Gruen two up here for Roy here in the top of the first inning. Just underway at 5:01. Overcast day here and there. We're kind of fighting the rain, little driplets here and there. Count is 3-0. Yaboa coming off a sore ankle she sustained in that game against Edgar last Thursday, a week ago. Throws a strike. It's now 3-1. Royal winning the Scenic Bluffs Conference co-champions with Cashton. First time in 21 years that Royal has won the conference. That being the Scenic Bluffs. Foul ball. And Olson now with a 3-2 count. See what the temperature is this afternoon. It's a lot warmer. Don't have to have our jackets on unless it's going to start to rain. It says it's 68. Very pleasant afternoon for a game of softball here from the fairgrounds in Marshfield. Thanks for all those who are tuning in today. Truth be known, I am an alumnus of Royal High School, class of 81, so hometown of Kendall. I'm being as impartial as I can as I have followed these Columbus girls for several years, and they are a good team, and Royal is one as well. Full count to Olson. And that's a Serpro Jamie Wenzel strikeout. Called Jamie Wenzel at Serpro for the number 1 choice in cleanup and restoration. Serpro like it never even happened. Elizabeth Klipstein now will step in the box. Elizabeth, the center fielder for Royal. 1 down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. Yaboa, the top pitcher in the Eastern Clover Belt Conference. And they've got a very good backup as well in Abby Wojcik, if needed. Count even and a ball in the strike. Had a nice chat with my producer. Got the meeting for the first time today, Randy Rasmussen. Very interesting young man. Knows his stuff. Anybody can put up with me for a game. And he's volunteered to do it again on Sunday. 2-1 to count to Klipstein. The pitch. Fly ball left field. That's hit deep. That's hit long. It's off the fence. Wojcik will track it down and get it into Casperson, but a one-out double for Elizabeth Klipstein. She really hit the ball hard there. Just shy of a home run. Bria Gruen will step in with Klipstein at second and 1 out. Swing and a miss for strike 1. Just underway from the fairgrounds here in Marshfield. Josh Board, the head coach of Royall. Pitch high and tight. His father, Randy, went to high school with my 2 older sisters. So 2-0 in the count. Here's the pitch. High, popped up, left field. Wojcik, no, Kasperson calls her off, makes the catch. Annika, the catcher this afternoon. Good set of blue on the base paths today. Very experienced officials. 2 down. Wolpat the batter. Call the ball. Royall in their black tops, black pants. The tops with yellow pinstripes, yellow numbers, letters, and Royall in block letters on the front. Call the ball. Colors for Royall. By the way, if you're wondering why there's 2 L's, it's a consolidated school, Elroy in Kendall. That's why there's 2 L's. My hometown of Kendall, Kendall. Ball 3. And the color scheme, black and orange was Kendall, and blue and white was Elroy. They took the white from Elroy and the black from Kendall and combined them. They kind of went to yellow as well. 3-0 count to Gruen, or Wolpat, and she takes strike 1. Co-champs of the Scenic Bluffs Conference are the Royall Panthers. Shared that with Cashton, each at 10 and 4. And walked her. So a 2-out walk brings Kylie Rick to the plate. And we're going to have a courtesy runner come in for Royall. Brooklyn McKittrick is coming in. So McKittrick, the courtesy runner at first. Kylie Rick with 2 outs and 2 on here in the top of the first. Culligan Water specializes in all your water softener, drinking water, and water filtration systems. You can count on Culligan to keep your water pure and healthy with unparalleled service and convenient delivery options. Kylie Rick, the batter, takes strike 1. Very enthusiastic crowd here in Marshfield this afternoon. Good showing for both teams. Royall about a 2-hour drive north from Elroy. Swing and a miss for strike 2. And Rick will step out, take a couple of swings, step back in, choking up on the bat a little bit. The windup in the pitch, inside for a ball. You can see that I think you can pick up the brace on Yaboa's left ankle. She did not suit up Tuesday in the victory over Alma Center Lincoln. Abby Wojcik went the distance in that game. And that will end the inning with the Serpro Jamie Wenzel strikeout. Called Jamie Wenzel at Serpro for the #1 choice in cleanup and restoration. Serpro, like it never even happened. Half an inning in, we're scoreless. We head to the bottom of the first. You're watching high school softball on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com.
Nuts Deep 2, a Marshfield favorite for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Soup, salad, pizza, omelets, sandwiches, wraps, and burgers. How about appetizers like loaded tots and super nuts nachos? 14 large TVs to watch all your favorite games. Plus, entertainment and event space for groups large and small for your upcoming parties. Nuts Deep 2 again, awarded Best Burgers and Fish Fry in Marshfield. Nuts Deep 2 on South Central Avenue in Marshfield and Nuts Deep 2 North in Spencer.
At the Granite Shop, we take great pride in what we do. We offer high-quality natural stone granite as well as a huge selection of man-made stone. With full slabs as well as a variety of partial remnants, you'll have no problem finding the stone that was meant for you. Our high-end, high-quality granite, quartz, and marble is perfect for any kitchen, bathroom, or remodel need. We are locally owned and operated on County Road C near Stratford. We service all of Wisconsin.
Welcome back to Zaleski Sports broadcast of high school softball. Joe Anderson here, joined by Ryan Rasmussen, not Randy. Sorry about that. Kate Casperson leading things off for the Dons here in the bottom of the first. We'll do a look at the defense here in a second. And Ashley Klipstein, the pitcher for Royall, starts off with a strike. Ground ball hit the short. Gruen scoops it over to first. Got her. The defense for Royall, Ashley Klipstein, the pitcher, Annika Wopat at the catching, Layla Marty at first, Kennedy Olson, the second baseman, Briya Gruen at short, Kayla Rickett at third, Kylie Rick in left, Elizabeth Klipstein in center, Bryn Olson in right, and the DP is Piper Purcell. One down brings up Abby Wojcik. She slaps the ball right to the second baseman. Olson scoops it up, over to Marty, 2 up, 2 down. Shelby Spada, who you got to be careful with because this girl can hit the ball, and if you walk her, she's a terror on the base paths. Committed to go to Eau Claire. She's only a junior. She's got another year to go in high school. Klipstein, the pitch. Call the ball. Kusia Yaboa on deck, batting cleanup this afternoon. Back in the lineup. Klipstein, the windup in the pitch. Spot a high fly ball to center field. Klipstein will make the catch. So 3 up, 3 down very quickly. We head to the top of the second. We're scoreless here in Marshfield. You're watching high school softball on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by ShudsDelivered.com.
We know how a bank should be at Partners Bank. Banking should be easier. Treating our customers as valued and important. Services should be better with online and mobile banking and locations close to where you live and work. Loans should be quicker, and we make all decisions locally with years of experience helping people with their financing needs. Partners Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
Partners Bank, better together.
Wondering what to feed your team after work, the game, or this weekend? Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield has tasty char-broiled burgers for any hungry appetite. From the classic hamburger to the famous Chips Champ and everything in between. Check out our daily specials. Stop inside to enjoy your meal with comfortable seating. See Chips' complete menu of burgers, hot ham and cheese, hot beef, chicken and fish, fries, rings, curds, and ice cream, all served year-round. In a hurry? Same great menu in the drive-thru. Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield. Be a champ and have a chipperific day.
Does your roof need attention? Call Seamless Commercial Roofing in Marshfield today. They are your hail damage experts, and they serve all of Central Wisconsin. With both residential and commercial roofing, get a free estimate at Seamless Commercial Roofing. Top of the second inning, leading off for the Panthers will be Kennedy Olson, then Layla Marty and Piper Purcell. Yaboa, the pitcher for the Dons, starts her out with a ball. Marshfield Dairy Fest is tomorrow and Saturday. Check out the Marshfield Chamber of Commerce website, marshfieldchamber.com, for all the details. See you this weekend for a fun-filled time here at Dairy Fest. I'm going to the dairy breakfast tomorrow morning, and then going home to Loyal, and then coming back and playing for the Civic Band tomorrow night at the band show. And that's going to be snagged by Holes and gets the put out. Great defense here for both teams as Olson is thrown out. And this is Layla Marty. A little ground ball, third base. Adler. 2 up, 2 down. Senior Piper Purcell, the designated player, batting eighth, will step in now with 2 outs. Yaboa, the pitch, inside for a ball. First conference title for Royal since 2004. Little ground ball, scooped up. Holtz. Bell, put out. 3 up, 3 down. We head to the bottom of the second. Scoreless, you're watching high school softball and Zaleski Sports, brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com.
Wondering what to feed your team after work, the game, or this weekend? Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield has tasty char-broiled burgers for any hungry appetite. From the classic hamburger to the famous Chips Champ and everything in between. Check out our daily specials. Stop inside to enjoy your meal with comfortable seating. See Chips' complete menu of burgers, hot ham and cheese, hot beef, chicken and fish, fries, rings, curds, and ice cream, all served year-round. In a hurry? Same great menu in the drive-thru. Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield. Be a champ and have a chipperific day.
Hi, I'm Shai from Next Step Prosthetics. 5 years ago, we opened our practice to provide life-changing prosthetics that are both comfortable and functional.
I would definitely recommend Shai.
Shai is very compassionate, caring.
We've grown to serve patients throughout Wisconsin. We want to thank them, their families, and providers who have trusted us on their journey.
Go to Next Step because it's going to change your life.
Why wait another day? Call to set up a free, no-obligation evaluation. Let us take the next step together towards a better life.
Put more spring in your step at Blues Hair Studio in Marshfield. Get your locks cut, colored, styled, and looking fresh. As spring temperatures heat up, Blues Hair Studio is open Monday through Friday with appointment times to match your schedule. Get an online appointment at blueshairstudio.com. Kusia Yaboa leading off the bottom of the second for Columbus, and she fouls the first one off. Stevens Point Orthopedics proudly providing the Central Wisconsin community with orthopedic, sports medicine, spine, and physical therapy services. Stevens Point Orthopedics, world-class treatment, hometown care. 0-1 count to Yaboa. Klipstein's pitch is low for ball. It'll be Yaboa, Adler, and Holtz. 4, 5, 6 in the lineup for Coach Zimmerman and the Dons. A pitch high for ball 2. At Stratford Plumbing and Heating, your comfort and convenience is their top priority. They service all brands and do complete furnace and air conditioning installation, providing professional services to Stratford, Marshfield, and the surrounding area. Call Stratford Plumbing and Heating today, your home comfort experts. An Arts Body Shop, quality auto body and framework since 1952. If you have an accident, let Mackey's 2024 Small Business of the Year give you a free estimate. Call Arts Body Shop on South Central Avenue in Marshfield. Yaboa fouls that one off. Count now at 2-2. Clouds look a little menacing from the southwest. Mainly overcast. The sun will peek out from time to time. We'll get a couple of sprinkles, but not much on the radar. 2-2 count to Yaboa. Klipstein, the windup, and the delivery. And that's ball 4. And Yaboa reaches, and I would think that we're going to have a courtesy runner, and we do. And Olivia Becerra is going to be the courtesy runner for Yaboa. Save on that ankle as much as you can. Olivia Becerra getting a lot of playing time in the field the last couple of weeks, playing a lot of left. So Becerra at first, Sienna Adler, the third baseman, and she's been swinging a hot bat lately. Squares the bunt, and that one goes foul. Oh, 0-1 count. Mutual of Wausau Insurance, protecting homes, farms, and businesses since 1875. Visit mutualofwausau.com to find an agent near you. Good pitch. Becerra goes, and she's got second. So a stolen base for Olivia Becerra. 0-2 count now to Sienna Adler. The pitch way out of the hut. And Becerra is going to take third. So the first run of the ball game possibly 60 feet away in the form of Olivia Becerra. Count now 1-2. The pitch Make it 2-2. Justin Casperson on the scoreboard over by the third base dugout. Got everything up to date now. 2-2 count. The pitch. Well, it's gone full now. Adler fell behind 0-2 and has now made the count full, 3-2. Regional championship game this afternoon from the fairgrounds. The pitch. Little fly ball. And a great defensive catch made by Bria Gruen. Well done by Miss Gruen. One down brings up Izzy Holtz. Gruen rolls up those sleeves. And as they say, sun's out, guns out. So Izzy Holtz, the second baseman, slaps one fair down the first baseline, and it's 1-0. And she's still chugging into second base. A solid hit for Izzy Holtz. So an RBI double makes it 1-0 Columbus. As Becerra comes in from third, sharply hit the right field, thrown in by Bryn Olsen. Columbus has kind of been the nemesis for Royal in the tournaments for basketball and softball. They've had especially basketball, boys basketball. That pitch high. Runner goes to third, and she's there. So Izzy Holtz with the good head first slide with the stolen base. Coach Zimmerman being aggressive. That was a high pitch. And Callie Bell, the first baseman, 0-1 count to her. Yeah, boys basketball for Royal and Columbus. Columbus has knocked them out the last couple years. Good bunt. Goes foul. Smart play by Kayla Rick. She saw it was going to tail foul, so she didn't touch it. You know, when you get to this level of the tournament, the play and the smarts from the players goes up exponentially. A lot of errors that would happen maybe during the regular season, you don't see them. 1-1 count to Bell. Bria Gruen covering third as Kayla Rick came up to pick up the bunt, which didn't happen. 2-1 count. Make it 3-1. Special thanks to our game day sponsors, Woodfield Inn and Suites, Rem's Funeral Home, and G&D Wood Products. Three-1 count to Callie Bell. Make it 3-2. Good pitch from Ashley Klipstein right down Broadway. Joe Anderson here, joined by Ryan Rasmussen on production. Thanks for tuning in this afternoon. Big game here in the fairgrounds. Full count to Callie Bell. Fouls that one off. Sternweiss & Sons Ready Mix and Block plant of Marshfield is now hiring boom truck and concrete truck drivers. Be home every night and work for the hometown team at Sternweiss & Sons. If it's time for you to make a change, apply today at the Wren Road Ready Mix location. Sternweiss & Sons of Marshfield. Fly ball right center. Going to bounce in front of the fence. That's going to bring in another run. And a big RBI single for Callie Bell makes it 2-0 Columbus. That'll bring up the number 8 hitter, Ashley Weiler. And Ashley's been swinging a hot bat. She has had a tremendous senior season. She slaps one to right. Good catch by Bryn Olsen. Two-handed, if you could see that in your screen. 2 hands on the glove. Well done. Kylie Linkford batting in the 9 spot, the right fielder. Runner at first, 2 outs, 2 in. That pitch inside called the ball. Kylie Lingford, a senior. One of three, Ashley Weiler and Akusia Yaboa for Columbus. Ball hit up the middle. They're going to get the out at second, and that will wrap up the second inning. 2 come in for the Dons. We head to the top of the third, 2-0 Columbus. You're watching high school softball and Selesky Sports, brought to you today by ShedsDelivered.com.
Scotty's Pizza and Chicken, how can I help you?
Scotty's Pizza and Chicken has been voted best pizza in Marshfield 16 years in a row. Scotty's Pizza and Chicken is ready for your call now. Choose drunken chicken, BLT, Western, mac and cheese, sweet chili chicken, and more. Plus, Scotty's has broasted chicken, fish sandwiches, salads, and desserts. Scotty's Pizza and Chicken, 715-384-8118 and Scotty'sPizza.com.
Scotty's Pizza and Chicken, how can I help you?
Hello, it's Mayor Lois T. Strake asking you to join us for Marshfield's Dairy Fest. Dairy, great time. The fun starts with me on Friday, May 30th at the Mayor's Breakfast, 5:30 to 9:30 a.m. At 5 p.m., head to Columbia Park for family-friendly entertainment, and later join free live music at the Wenzel Family Plaza. Saturday, May 31st, the parade starts at 11 o'clock, and Wenzel Family Plaza will host fun activities. In the afternoon, the Pie and Ice Cream Social is at the Upham Mansion, and Nuts Deep 2 will be hosting an outdoor beer garden with live music. For more information, go to marshfieldchamber.com.
It's time to get your pool ready for summer. Contact Royall Plumbing and Heating of Marshfield, your local BioGuard dealer for the products and expertise to do it right. And First Choice Credit Union of Marshfield serves anyone who lives or works in Wood, Marathon, Clark, or Portage County. Make First Choice Credit Union your first choice for loans. Top of the third, 2-0 Columbus. Royal will bring up Kayla Rick, Bryn Olson, and Elizabeth Klipstein. Kayla Rick, the third baseman, batting in the 9 spot for the Panthers. Swing and a miss. Last year, Royal lost in the regional semifinal to Assumption. In 23, they lost to Hillsborough in the first round and to Pepin Alma in the first round in 2021 or 2022. And that's a high fly ball that gets over the head of Lingford and right. And a double for Kayla Rick to lead off the top of the third. Bryn Olson and Bria Gruen, they are leading hitters. Bryn Olson, the number 9 hitter in number 9 in the conference in hitting. Bria Gruen and leads the team in RBIs with 14, 11th in the conference. And Ashley Klipstein, the pitcher for Royal, with 12 wins, is third in conference. She's pitched all 12 wins for the Panthers. This is top of the order, and Bryn Olson. Bryn struck out her first at bat. That pitch in the dirt. Runner goes to third, and she's in there. That's a good call by the base umpire. She was there. That foot was in there before the tag was applied. 1-1 count. Make that 1-2 to Bryn Olson. Elizabeth Klipstein is on deck for the Panthers. Royal and Cashton each tied for first place in the Scenic Bluffs. One of three teams alive in the Scenic Bluffs here in regional finals. Brookwood playing today, hosting Kickapoo, and New Lisbon is at Blair Taylor this afternoon from the Scenic Bluffs. There's strike 3. A Serpro Jamie Wenzel strikeout. Called Jamie Wenzel at Serpro for the number 1 choice in cleanup and restoration. Serpro, like it never even happened. Fooled her on a curveball. Brings up Elizabeth Klipstein, who had a sharp double, but got stranded at second base in the first inning. Once Yeboah gets rolling, look out. She is a hard pitcher to hit once she gets in that rhythm. The windup, she squares the bunt, bunts it foul. For expertise, honesty, and stellar service, look no further than Heritage Auto Body. Their team of professionals uses the latest technology to ensure that your vehicle comes back to you looking like new. They provide free estimates and work with your insurance company to make it easy for you. Heritage Auto Body on Heritage Drive on Marshfield's beautiful south side. All of Marshfield's beautiful. Foul back. Smith Brothers Meats. Get fresh meats and cheeses every day and let them cater your next event. Smith Brothers Meats of Colby, open Monday through Friday, 8 to 6. Saturday, 8 to 4. 0-2 count to Elizabeth Klipstein. The pitch. Call the ball. Infinity Exteriors, installing peace of mind, roofing, siding, and windows, built to last, saving our communities from unscrupulous contractors. We guarantee quality you can trust. 1-2 count to Klipstein. The pitch from Yeboah. High for ball 2. I'm old enough to remember the start of the Scenic Bluffs Conference in 1979. Pitch outside. And Klipstein took an 0-2 count and has now made it 3-2. Runner at third. And works a walk. Now runners at the corners for Bria Gruen. Bria popped out to Kate Casperson in the first. Runners at the corners with one out. Squares the bunt. Runner goes from first. Ball got away from Ashley Weiler. She did track it down, didn't squirt too far away. Yeboah, the windup, and the pitch. Ground ball. Casperson at short. She'll go the first to get the out. They'll give up the run to get the out, to make it 2-1. As Rick will come in to score from third. Tying run, and Elizabeth Klipstein at third base with 2 away brings up Annika Wopat, who walked her first at bat. Annika catching this afternoon for Royal. Right down Central Avenue, which is the main drag here in Marshfield. Infinity I read that one. 0-1. Count now even at 1-1. Here we go. Hiller's True Value is Central Wisconsin's Milwaukee Tool Destination Center. Check out current promotions and get great deals on Milwaukee tools. Hiller's True Value of Marshfield. 1-1 count. Make that 2-1. Only 2 seniors on the Royal roster, Piper Purcell and Ashley Klipstein. A lot of sophomores on this tribe. Here's the pitch. Strike, got the outside corner. 2-2 with 2 outs. Tying run at third. The pitch. Fouled off. No matter what your everyday life looks like, Fleet Farm has you covered at the best prices guaranteed. Auto, pet, bird, farm, snacks. Fleet Farm has everything you need, all at the lowest prices. And now she's worked a full count. Yeboah has a tendency sometimes to get in a roll and then kind of give up a couple of walks. And not this time. If she gets another ServPro Jamie Wenzel strikeout, call Jamie Wenzel at ServPro for the #1 choice in cleanup and restoration. ServPro like it never even happened. Royal cuts the lead in half with a run here in the top of the third. You're watching High School Softball and Zaleski Sports, brought to you today by ShedsDelivered.com.
Welcome to Bruce Orthodontics, where we provide comprehensive orthodontic care to patients of all ages. We are now accepting new patients, and we accept most insurances.
Orthodontics is much more than just a job to me. It is my passion and my life. What separates us from other orthodontists is constant continuing education for myself and my staff, compassion and dedication. Here at Bruce Orthodontics, we change lives one smile at a time. I'd love the opportunity to meet you and transform your smile.
Call us to set up your free consultation today.
Hey everybody, Nat over at Wheeler Chevrolet GMC, and I am standing in our all-new Express Lane. Open now, no appointment necessary. Stop on in and get things like oil changes, filters, quick lubes. No appointment necessary. See you soon.
Gross Buick of Marshfield. Hey, buy your next vehicle from Gross Buick in Marshfield. Gross Buick is home of the lifetime engine warranty on select vehicles, and they back all purchases with a full service department where you get a free courtesy car. Gross Buick of Marshfield. Bottom of the third, Don's leading 2-1. Joe Anderson here, joined by Ryan Rasmussen on production. Thanks for tuning in this afternoon. D5 Regional Championship game here from the Marshfield Fairgrounds. Leading off for the Dons will be top of the order, Kate Kasperson and Abby Wojcik and Shelby Spada. Ashley Klipstein in the afternoon has given up 2 runs on 3 hits, walked 1, struck out none so far. Kasperson, a very dangerous leadoff hitter for the Dons. Pops this one up. It's playable. And Klipstein calls for it. Whoever has the loudest voice gets the put out. Abby Wojcik, the batter. By the way, we have to play our game now. Where in the world is Doug Wojcik? Abby's dad, Doug, he's usually in a tractor doing some work. I think he said his last planting was Tuesday. So Doug, chime in. I'm almost done with my reads, and I'll go and look on the YouTube page and see who's commented. 1 down, 1-0 count to Abby Wojcik. Base is empty. And Ashley Klipstein is pitching very well for Royal. Only 1 walk. Ground ball up the middle. And that's going to be a base hit for Abby Wojcik. Good contact hitter for Abby. She may not hit for power, but she puts the ball in play and is a good hitter. And here comes Shelby Spada, leading the team with 12 home runs on the season, over 100 hits in her career. She's still got another year to go of high school softball. Kind of pick up that Eau Claire sticker in the back of her helmet. She's committed to go there. Squares the bunt, pops it up. Oh! Wojcik gets back in time and popped it up in the air. Good defensive play by Annika Wopat. And they have really handcuffed Spada. Now, Akusia Yaboa walked in the bottom of the second. Wojcik goes, low pitch, throw down the second, and Wojcik head first slide. This is Wojcik will be doing laundry tonight. Two outs, and Wojcik at second base. One 0 count. That pitch high makes it 2-0. Wojcik is pretty good on the bases. The Dons in the last 3 years, last year lost to Pepin Alma in the regional championship game. 23, they were regional champs, but lost to Assumption in the sectional semifinal. Ground ball, booted by Rick. And Wojcik coming in. She's out! Good defensive play by the Panthers. Plate to plate, gets a put out. We head to the fourth, 2-1 Columbus. You're watching high school softball and Zaleski Sports, brought to you today by ShedsDelivered.com.
Take your valuable possessions from outdoors to indoors with help from ShedsDelivered.com. It's your one-stop shop for sheds, barns, cabins, garages, greenhouses, chicken coops, and hunting blinds, all crafted by skilled Amish artisans. Headquartered in Royall, Rod and April make it easy. Just visit ShedsDelivered.com to design your perfect structure. With short lead times and free delivery and installation, Sheds Delivered is the smart choice for outdoor storage. That's ShedsDelivered.com. Go today.
What do you like most about Columbus Catholic Schools?
Amazing teachers, because they're funny and nice.
It's the small classroom sizes.
Because it teaches us to be kind.
We invite you to check out Columbus Catholic Schools and see for yourself why our students like it here. That if you really want your student to attend Columbus Catholic Schools, we will work with you as much as possible to make that reality. Contact us at 715-387-1177 or admissions@columbusdons.org for more information.
Oh, there he is. We know where Doug is. Doug is here. Doug Wojcik in the house. Felker Brothers of Marshfield, a leading manufacturer of stainless steel products, congratulates student-athletes across central Wisconsin on your accomplishments both on and off the courts and fields. Best of luck this season from Felker Brothers of Marshfield. A nail-biter game we have here as we go to the top of the fourth. Kylie Rick leading things off, pops it up for Royall. Oh, and you could see that right in your screen. What an effort by Ashley Weiler. Any catcher, whether it be baseball or softball, friends, in my opinion, that can make a catch against the screen, that is outstanding. Look at the effort they put in. They got to flip that mask off or try to look through it with all that equipment and a glove that's not really meant to be a fielding glove. So a good hustle by Ashley Weiler. And now an 0-2 count to Kylie Rick. Hey, don't forget our friends from Nasonville Dairy. They make those fresh cheese curds every day. Get your cheese curds in Nasonville Dairy in Marshfield or Curtis, or log on to NasonvilleDairy.com. Say it once, say it all the time. Swing and a miss, and that is a ServPro Jamie Wenzel strikeout. Call Jamie Wenzel at ServPro for the #1 choice in cleanup and restoration. ServPro, like it never even happened. Got to talk about my cheese curds. If you buy me Nasonville cheese curds and bring me sausage, I will be your friend for life. Remember that, Ryan. And apologies to Ryan. I won't call him Randy anymore. First pitch, fly ball. Oh, what a catch by Kate Casperson. Over the head, going to her left, and she makes the catch on the flare from Kennedy Olson. 2 up, 2 down. Boy, I'll tell you, both of these teams really showing the defense this afternoon. And next batter with 2 outs is Layla Marty. Marathon and Pacelli playing for the regional final. They're in the bottom of the 6th. It's 1-0 Pacelli. For the trip, the chance to go to sectionals. That's on the Zaleski Sports Network. Hey, John. John Hayden, my friend from high school from Royall. He's waiting for that get up, get out, gone call from you. And he says, go Royall. Fly ball right field. Now it's going to drop right into the glove of Izzy Holtz. So another 1-2-3 inning for the Dons defense. Head to the bottom of the 4th, 2-1 Royall. You're watching high school softball and Zaleski Sports, brought to you today by ShedsDelivered.com.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Peach Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Fure, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflateri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. And the cheese be with you.
The Sports Den, located on Marshfield's sunny south side since 1975. The Sports Den has the area's best selection of outdoor equipment. Find top brands of snowshoes, cross-country and downhill skis, snowboards, swimming equipment, skateboards, and more. The Sports Den has a full-service bike repair center along with top bike brands, Specialized, Trek, and others. The Sports Den is Central Wisconsin's Fat Bike headquarters. Visit the Sports Den in Marshfield Monday through Saturday and thesportsden.net.
Bottom of the fourth inning here from the Marshfield Fairgrounds. Joe Anderson and Ryan Rasmussen bringing you this afternoon's WIAA Division V Regional Championship game. Royal and Marshfield Columbus. Sienna Adler leads off here for Columbus. Izzy Holtz and Callie Bell due up after her. 2 in the second inning for the Dons, 1 in the third for Royal. That's where we stand. Popped up fly ball right field. Bryn Olson makes the catch for out number 1. Izzy Holtz with an RBI double in the second inning. Came in on Callie Bell's RBI single. The only 2 runs for the Dons here in the matchup between them and Royal. Ashley Klipstein pitching for the Panthers. Only 1 walk. 4 hits, no strikeouts so far, through 3 1/3. The pitch, squares the bunt, fouled off, it bounced, foul ball. It hit her when she was still in the box. It bounced up and hit her leg, and the umpire right on it. Good call by Blue. And Royal thought maybe he called it fair. When it's fair, you just point and don't say anything. If it's foul, you say foul. That's a ball. Count now 2-1 to Izzy Holtz. These 2 teams battling for the right to advance to sectionals next Tuesday. Now 3-1 the count. Blair Taylor awaits the winner, or Blair Taylor and Brookwood, whoever wins that matchup. The only team left in the Clover Belt East, you're watching Columbus. Count now full, 3-2. Everyone else knocked out on Tuesday. Full count. Here's the pitch from Klipstein. Ball 4. That'll put Izzy Holtz at first and Callie Bell, who had a solid base hit to right in the second inning. 1 out, 1 on for Callie Bell. Ashley Klipstein steps on the pitcher's plate. The windup and the delivery. Runner goes. Throw down the second, and she's in there with a stolen base. So Hole's now in scoring position for the Dons. That pitch called a ball. Josh Board, the head coach of Royal. Pitch, foul back. Looking for other people to chime in. Doug and John have chimed in. If anybody else wants to leave a positive comment on the YouTube page, I'll give you some recognition on the broadcast. Count even at 1-1 to Callie Bell. The pitch. Foul down the right field line. It's not going to hit the Zaleski mobile. I think I see Randy Board to my right. Ground ball. Knocked down by Marty. She'll get the put out. And they get the ball back in time as Holes will advance to third for the second out. And Ashley Weiler, who popped up to Bryn Olson in the second inning. Weiler bunts it foul. Coach Zimmerman pulling all of the tools out of the toolbox today. You see a lot more of small ball action when you get to this level, regional finals and sectionals. 0-1 count to Weiler. She fouls that one away for strike 2. Big run at third for Columbus. Can Royall snuff out the threat? 0-2 count. And takes ball 1. 1-2 the count. Weiler waits the pitch. Klipstein, the delivery. Foul ball and pops out of the glove of the hustling Kennedy Olson. She stays alive, does Ashley Weiler. Good effort. Weiler had hit her glove, or Olson had hit her glove, just couldn't squeeze it before running into the fence. 1-2 count, and it remains with 2 outs. Runner at third. Klipstein, the pitch. Ball 2. Weiler's going to be swinging away here no matter what. The pitch. High. She works the count from 0-2. Now to full. Can Weiler draw a walk, get a base hit, or will she go down on strikes or a putout? We'll see. Here's the pitch. And she takes ball 4. Runners at the corners with 2 outs. And Kylie Lingford, who reached on a fielder's choice in the second, coming to bat. We'll see if we see a double steal. Columbus in their navy blue tops and bottoms with the white pinstripes, white belts, white socks. Columbus and script on the front. He did try the double steal. Weiler is now at second base. And we're going to have Olivia Becerra come in and courtesy run for Ashley Weiler. Becerra a little more speed than Ashley Weiler, plus it helps Ashley get her gear back on to start the top of the 5th. Runners at second and third with 1 out or 2 outs and an 0-1 count to Kylie Lingford. Ashley Klipstein, the pitcher. Good pitch. Makes it 0-2. Lingford, the number 9 batter in the lineup, had a strong game against Alma Center Lincoln on Tuesday. Runners will go on contact with 2 away. Here's the pitch. Ball. Royall wanted that called a strike, didn't get it. Umpire's been very consistent behind the plate. That's what you want, is if you're a coach, you want consistency from blue. 1-2 count. Klipstein, the windup and the delivery. In the dirt. Now 2-2. Klipstein has gotten ahead of the last 2 batters, 0-2, and fell behind to full counts. Here's the pitch. Ball 3. Now you know she's going to come right down the middle with a strike. Lingford calls time. How's the weather down there, John, in Florida? Pretty nice here today. Here's the pitch. Fly ball! It's going to drop into left center. 1 run is in. Here comes Becerra for the second run. A big hit. And we may have an appeal here. A fish right now, 2 runs have come in, but Olivia Becerra, I don't believe, touched the plate. And they can appeal it. And they're going to call timeout to talk it over. Kylie Lingford with a 2 RBI double now makes it 4-1. I'm going to keep my mouth shut. Kate Casperson, as soon as they pitch, the appeal process is done. And no appeal. Call the ball. Rob Rasmussen says, woohoo, great hit. Is that your dad? Hey, Rob, your son Ryan's he's an ace. High fly ball left field, but playable for Rick. Makes the catch. But 2 runs come in here in the bottom of the 4th for the Dons. They increase their lead to 4-1. You're watching high school softball and Zaleski Sports, brought to you today by ShedsDelivered.com.
After a couple years of this, it's time for more money, more opportunity. That's where Mid-State Technical College comes in. Got a passion for helping people? Maybe you like cars. Are you into science? Are you good with computers? No matter your path, we've got cutting-edge classes with field-trained professionals and better tuition options. Stop getting by and level up today.
Is it time to replace your old gutters? Call Schwartz Seamless Gutters and protect your home with new seamless technology. No seams, no leaks. With free estimates in 2 days or less and workmanship guaranteed, our service is as seamless as our gutters.
Hi, I'm Josh Marks, owner of Infinity Exteriors. 9 out of 10 brand new roofs can't pass a simple manufacturing.
And we're back. Ryan Rasmussen here with Joe Anderson bringing you play-by-play. John says the weather in Florida, he says it's spectacular. Actually got rain today. We needed it. Good hit by the Dons. Agreed. Well, from our vantage point, it did not look like Olivia Becerra touched home plate when she came in to score, and Royal did not appeal it. Back when I started umping in the 80s, you didn't have they got rid of the appeal play, and if the umpire saw something, they automatically called it. Now they've gone back to the appeal play, and Royal did not appeal it, and that's the way it is. All right, top of the 5th, Piper Purcell, Kayla Rick, Bryn Olson due up for Royal, trailing 4-1. Yeah, Rob, your son Ryan, he's a keeper. Good lad. I've been very blessed with very good producers here at Zaleski Sports. 0-1 count. Make that 1-1 now. You don't hear very often that Florida needs rain. Just so long as it's not a hurricane, we don't want that. 2-1 count. Single run scored in the top of the 3rd for the Panthers. Ground ball fouled off. Hope you got a pretty good view of today's game. Two and two the count. Held up, good. Good hold. Yaboa tried to get her to go fishing, and she didn't. Count now is full, 3-2. Senior Piper Purcell. Or Purcell. And that's another Serve Pro Jamie Wenzel strikeout. Call Jamie Wenzel at Serve Pro for the #1 choice in cleanup and restoration. Serve Pro like it never even happened. 1 down. Number 9 hitter, Kayla Rick. With a double. to lead off the top of the third. She scored the only run for Royal here. Number 9 hitter in the lineup. Swing and a miss. And Yeboah starts to get in that groove. That left ankle seeming to get better as the game progresses. Tried a little bit of a changeup and a drop too soon, or a curveball. It's amazing what these girls can throw now for pitches with a softball. The windup and the delivery, and hit her. So Kayla Rick hit by a pitch. We'll bring up the top of the order, and Bryn Olson, who's 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. Beautiful day here at the fairgrounds. I'll be here tomorrow morning for the dairy breakfast. I believe it starts at like 5 or 6 in the morning. It goes to 9 or 10. Fouled off right in front of us, right in front of me. Fun-filled activities here this weekend in Marshfield. Dairy Fest parade is on Saturday. The windup in the pitch, off speed, fouled off. And tomorrow night, there's all sorts of activities going on in Columbia Park. And if you like hearing the Marshfield Civic Band, we play at 7 o'clock tomorrow night for about a half an hour. Got some good tunes to share with you. 0-2 count to Olson. Popped up, out of play. Yeah, I had a very nice chat before the game with Ryan. Going to point. Getting in into this field. He's got a bright future. 0-2 count, 1 out. Here's the pitch. Little foul ball against the screen again. Two senior pitchers battling it out here in Marshfield. Yeboah for the Dons and Klipstein for the Panthers. 0-2 count to Bryn Olson. Fouls it back, working the count. Still looking for other people to chime in on the broadcast. Here's the pitch. Roll right off the glove. And a high throw. Adler. My goodness, what a shot from Bryn Olson. And Bryn, I'm going to give her a single. And then there was a throwing error. Actually, I'm not going to give her a single because that was a throwing error. She still could have got her out. She'll reach on an error. And now Olson at second, or at third, or pardon me, at second, and Kayla Rick at third. Tying run at the plate. Chopper, scooped up, and she beats it out. Elizabeth Klipstein with an RBI infield single. And it's now 4-2. Olson now at third, Klipstein at first, and Kayla Rick comes in with run number 2 for Royal. Scored both runs so far for the Panthers. That'll bring up Bria Gruen. Bria 0 for 2. Tying run at first. Squares the bunt. And throw cut off by Izzy Holtz. Klipstein will take second. And Gruen with an 0-1 count. With 1 out, runners at second and third for Royal. The pitch, way outside. Had a chance in between at bats to say hello to Randy Board, Josh's dad. Went to school with my older sisters who graduated 6 and 7 years before I did. Here's the pitch. In the dirt. And now Coach Zimmerman's going to take a timeout. Ryan, let's take a timeout here as well for a commercial break. You're watching high school softball on Zaleski Sports. Back in a minute.
Hi, I'm Josh Marks, owner of Infinity Exteriors. 9 out of 10 brand new roofs can't pass a simple manufacturer warranty inspection, meaning 9 out of 10 brand new roofs have no warranty. Infinity operates on principles instilled in my Marine Corps service: honor, courage, and commitment. Infinity is meticulous craftsmanship, unbeatable quality, and always at the best price. Infinity buys more, pays less, passing those savings directly to you. We're booking new roofs, siding, and windows. Call today.
Hiller's True Value in Marshfield, Central Wisconsin's Milwaukee Tool Destination Center. The tools you trust from the people you can depend on. Shop the store within a store and find what you're looking for.
That's what I was looking for. That's what I was looking for. Now that's what I was looking for.
Looks like you found what you're looking for.
We redesigned our store to offer the biggest selection of Milwaukee tools.
A selection so big you'll need a map to find your way out.
Hiller's True Value in Marshfield, Central Wisconsin's Milwaukee.
Back to live action here in Marshfield. 1 run in for Royal and runners at second and third with 1 away, and this is Bria Gruen. 2-2. The Panthers took a timeout, or pardon me, the Dons took a timeout, that is. Ground ball, it's going to get through the hole. Here comes Olsen. Ball comes in, good throw. Good throw by Spada, but it's now 4-3. And an RBI single by Bria Gruen. And now Gruen is at second. Go ahead run at second, tying run at third. And Annika Wopat, a walk and a strikeout on the day. Thanks for the kind words, Rob. We appreciate it. Strike call. Royal, the champs of the Scenic Bluffs Conference, 10-4. Popped up. It's going to be a foul, but there's no way that Ashley Weller was going to get that. Co-champs with Cashton. First time since 2004, Royal earns a conference title. 0-2 count. Pitch high. Third straight season for Columbus winning the Eastern Clover Belt. They haven't lost a conference game, I believe, in 3 years. Dominating the league. Here's the pitch. That pitch high. 2-2. Royal has had the tendency to get behind and then work the count. Go ahead run at second. Tying run at third. Ground ball. They'll go home. And she's in. Now we're tied with 1 out, and the go-ahead run at third for the Panthers. Runners at the corner, still 1 out, and this is Kylie Rick, 0 for 2. Squares the bunt, bunts it, foul. Kate Kasperson had the chance, she had the choice to either give up the run or get the out, and came home with the ground ball, and Weiler unable to make the tag. Royal here with 3 in the top of the 5th to tie the score. Squares the bunt, takes a strike. And Wopat will advance to second base. Kylie Rick, the batter, now in the hole, 0-2. And the pitch, popped up foul out of play down the left field line. Abby Wojcik ran out of room. So Rob and John and Doug are watching today. Anybody else want to chime in? We'll give you some recognition on the air. Got a good crowd watching this afternoon. Hope some of my friends from Kendall and Elroy are tuning in. John down in Florida. Winner advances to the sectionals next Tuesday. The pitch. Nice play for Yeboah. Caught the low line drive and looked the runner back. That's a big out for Columbus. Kennedy Olson. Kennedy 0 for 2. 8th batter of the inning for Royall. And number 21, Kennedy Olson, the second baseman. The pitch, right up the middle, and that's going to score one. That's going to bring in another one. Play at the plate, and she's in. So a 2 RBI double for Kennedy Olson. And just like that, Royall has the lead. 6-4. Good piece of hitting by Kennedy Olson. 9th batter of the inning coming up for Royall, and Layla Marty 0 for 2. Big 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 runs here. And another base hit up the middle. Coach Board's going to send the runner. Play at the plate. She's out. So a good throw from Shelby Spada to come in to end the rally for Royall. They score 5 to take the lead, 6-4. Head to the bottom of the 5th. You're watching high school softball and Saloski Sports, brought to you today by ShedsDelivered.com.
Hiller's True Value in Marshfield, Central Wisconsin's Milwaukee Tool Destination Center. The tools you trust from the people you can depend on. Shop the store within a store and find what you're looking for.
That's what I was looking for. That's what I was looking for. Now that's what I was looking for.
Looks like you found what you're looking for.
We redesigned our store to offer the biggest selection of Milwaukee tools.
A selection so big you'll need a map to find your way out.
Hiller's True Value in Marshfield, Central Wisconsin's Milwaukee Tool Destination Center.
Are you tired of being a boring old tree, bird, or mythical war hero? Find the right job for you at Express Employment. Stop today and discuss positions that fit your abilities and qualifications, leading you to the perfect job. Always local, always strategically selected to match your skill set with local employers. There's a perfect job out there. Let Express Employment professionals help you find it. In Wausau, Stevens Point, Medford, and Marshfield. Find jobs and apply online at expresspros.com.
Abby Wojcik the leadoff here in the bottom of the 5th inning for the Dons, now trailing 6-4. Wojcik, Spada, and Yeboah due up for Columbus. Abby Wojcik 1 for 2. And another possible base hit. And she does. Infield hit. She's got speed. Makes contact. Puts the ball in play. That brings up Shelby Spada, who is looking for her first hit of the afternoon. 2 flyouts. One to center and one to second base. Or actually popped up to the catcher. That pitch in the dirt from Klipstein. This has been a great game to watch. A great game to watch. And to bring to you, ladies and gentlemen. Fly ball center field. Is it going to drop? No! Elizabeth Klipstein. And Wojcik back in time. Wojcik did the right thing, went halfway to see if she had enough time to get back. Yeboah the batter now. Akusia in the afternoon. A walk and a fielder's choice. Wojcik will go to second. And she's out. Good throw from Annika Wopat. She's got 2 putouts for attempted steals this afternoon. A big out for Royal right there. 1-0 count to Yeboah. Popped up, and it is not going to be playable. Near the Zaleski Mobile 2, but is safe. Zaleski Mobile 1 went to the crusher. I got tired of worrying about the suspension falling off. So the Zaleski Mobile 2 was born in October of last year. 2 outs. 0-2 count. Yeboah awaits the pitch from Klipstein. Outside. You can hear the Royal fans groan. They wanted to strike out there. It would be Klipstein's first of the ball game. Fairly young team for Royal. Fouled away. The Panthers with a plethora of sophomores, 2 juniors, and 1 freshman. Call the ball. Klipstein had a couple of rough innings in the second and the fourth, but has settled down. Now pitching with the lead for the first time today, 6-4. Here's the pitch. Fouled off. Annika Wopat has really impressed me behind the dish. She can gun that ball down the second base with authority and accuracy. Two and two the count. Here's the pitch. Make it full, 3-2. Senior Akusia Yeboah. Base is empty, 2 out. Full count. And ball 4, another walk for Yeboah. That'll bring up Sienna Adler, who's 0 for 2. 2 pop-ups to short and to right field. Becerra will come in to run for Yeboah. Now Coach Board is going to speak with Blue for a moment. They're going to discuss the courtesy runner. Becerra courtesy ran for the catcher the last time. Put her in once Weiler got to second base. And they're going to go back to Coach Board and discuss it. We'll see what the discussion leads to as an outcome. So now we go back to Coach Zimmerman. And going to discuss things, and the Royal defense and the infield will get together, and the outfielders will get together as they work this out. Sir Ryan, let's go to a commercial break, and we'll come back after this. Be back in a moment.
At Ridgetop, we are your trusted, local, affordable exterior renovations expert. Isn't that right, Bo?
Exactly, especially when we were working on someone's biggest investment.
Can you give us an example, Bo?
Well, there was this house. We replaced the roofing, siding, and windows. Then they left a 5-star review.
One of our thousands of 5-star reviews?
Exactly.
For your free, no obligation estimate, call us today or go to ridgetopexteriors.com.
Schilling Implement, located just west of Marshfield, is your local Kubota dealer in central Wisconsin. They have it all, including farm tractors and the best-selling and #1 rated in durability and owner experience Kubota compact do-it-all tractors. And don't forget the versatile Kubota RTV utility vehicles.
Okay, we're back. Nothing definitive here. Becerra will stay at first. Sienna Adler with 2 outs and a runner on first, the tying run at the plate. Fouls that one back for strike 1. Took a little bit to get everything kind of sorted out, but at the end, Olivia Becerra is at first. The pitch, way out of the strike zone. Third baseman Sienna Adler looking for her first hit, 0 for 2. Tying, she represents the tying run. The pitch from Klipstein. Swing and a miss. That pitch kind of missed Wopat's glove and hit her right in the chest protector. 1-2. Flare to right field, but it's going to be foul. Bryn Olson has paid some very good defense out in right field for Royall this afternoon. 1-2 count to Sienna Adler. The pitch from Klipstein. Popped up. Out of play over our heads. Tension mounts. This is what you want at this level. 2 good teams battling it out. Klipstein, the pitch. Hit her in the helmet. And that is nothing intentional from Ashley Klipstein. I mean, why would you intentionally hit somebody with 2 outs and a 1-2 count? So the tying run at first, Izzy Holtz, 1 for 2 in the afternoon, and she hits a flare to right. It's going to bounce. They're going to send Becerra, and she's going to come in to score, and they're going to hold up Adler at third. So Izzy Holtz with another RBI, 2 on the day. And it's now 6-5. Everything happens with 2 outs. So Holtz now at first. Becerra has scored. And Adler at third. Runner will go to second. They'll let her have it. Callie Bell, 1 for 2. Can hear the people cheering on their teams. Callie Bell with a 1-0 count. Flared out of foul over first base. Callie Bell, number 4. 1 run here in the bottom of the 5th for Columbus. Tying run at third, go ahead run at second. Count of 1-1 to the batter, Kelly Bell. Make that 2-1, and now Ashley Klipstein having some trouble finding the strike zone. The pitch, inside for a ball. Klipstein starting to struggle here now, finding the strike zone. She's got first base open. Klipstein gets this on the plate. The pitch. Ball 4. And base is loaded for Ashley Weiler, who has been swinging a hot bat. Ashley in the afternoon flew out to right and walked in the fourth. Tension continues. And Ashley Weiler in a big spot, the senior, destined to UW-Madison in the fall against senior Ashley Klipstein, who's going to win this battle. Ground ball down the third baseline, and that'll end it. One in here in the bottom of the fifth for the Dons makes it 6-5. We head to the sixth. You're watching High School Softball and Zaleski Sports, brought to you today by ShedsDelivered.com.
Chili Implement, located just west of Marshfield, is your local Kubota dealer in central Wisconsin. They have it all, including farm tractors and the best-selling and #1 rated in durability and owner experience Kubota compact do-it-all tractors. And don't forget the versatile Kubota RTV utility vehicles, along with Kubota zero-turn mowers for the best lawn care equipment. Get them all at Chili Implement. Chili Implement is open Monday through Saturday. Call us or visit our website at chiliimplement.com.
Have you outgrown your old furniture? Well, I can relate. Then get into Mall Furniture today. We are never short on inventory, and we are never short on bringing you great deals. Living rooms, bedrooms, dining rooms, mattresses, recliners, lift chairs, and big clearance recliners. Head to Mall, because we got them all.
Mall Furniture and Mattress, West 9th Street, Marshfield.
And we're back. Pitching change for Columbus. Abby Wojcik will come in here in the sixth inning. Abby, the sophomore, who for most of the teams in this conference would be their starting pitcher. Pitching line for Yeboah, 5 innings, 5 hits, 2 walks, 6 strikeouts, 6 runs came in during her time in the circle, and 1 hit batter. And I think they're going to put Olivia Becerra in left. So Abby Wojcik now in the circle for Columbus. Now all of those games that she got in to pitch are going to come in handy. Becerra in left. And a big spot for Piper Purcell here in the sixth. A 1-run lead for Royall. Ground ball right to Casperson. Scoops it over to first. 1 down. I'll bring up Kayla Rick. Kayla with a double and was hit by a pitch and scored 2 runs. And they're going to, Blue has had a discussion with the catcher, and they're going to go out and chat about it. It's good. That's good preventative officiating. Wojcik without the sunglasses. Abby Wojcik in relief of Akusia Yeboah. Strike called. Abby got several starts this season. And got a lot of good experience. It comes in handy here in a spot like this where Yeboah is fighting that bad ankle. Swing and a miss for strike 2. So Kayla Rick hits a little flare to left field. And a little bit of defensive going on. Things aren't sharp here. It brings up the top of the order in Bryn Olson. Bryn 0 for 3. She reached on an air, but it was a sharp line drive that Sienna Adler couldn't handle at third. Ground ball to third. Adler got it this time and gets the put out. Two down, and Elizabeth Klipstein. A double, a walk, and a single, an RBI, and a run scored for Miss Klipstein. Two down, runner at second. Here in the top of the sixth. Swing and a miss on the off speed. Big spot for Abby Wojcik. Can she hold the Panthers, or will the Panthers get some hits? We'll see. Two down, runner at second. That pitch high and away for a ball. Winner advances to the sectional final and will play at Blair Taylor next Tuesday afternoon, actually in the morning, and they play all 3 games in the afternoon. The pitch. Ball. Coach Board at third base. Pencil behind and is the band of his cap stuck behind the right ear. Ground ball. Casperson over to first, and that'll end it. We head to the bottom of the sixth. 6-5 Royal. You're watching high school softball and Selesky Sports, brought to you today by ShedsDelivered.com.
Hello, I'm Jenny Shaner, Realtor, Next Home Hub City. If you're a first-time home buyer or seller, or you've been around the block, because of my experience, I'm able to help you in the most efficient way. I'm a full-time, full-service realtor. I focus on my clients 100%. Let's work together as a team for a win in your next real estate transaction.
Nuts Deep 2, a Marshfield favorite for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Soup, salad, pizza, omelets, sandwiches, wraps, and burgers. How about appetizers like loaded tots and super nuts nachos? 14 large TVs to watch all your favorite games. Plus, entertainment and event space for groups large and small for your upcoming parties. Nuts Deep 2 again, awarded Best Burgers and Fish Fry in Marshfield. Nuts Deep 2 on South Central Avenue in Marshfield and Nuts Deep 2 North in Spencer.
Kylie Lingford to lead things off here in the bottom of the sixth for the Dons. 9 1-2 hitters in the lineup for Coach Zimmerman. Columbus trailing by 1, 6-5. Swing and a miss. Kylie on the afternoon, a fielder's choice, a 2 RBI double. So 1 for 2. Kylie is senior, one of the 3 seniors on the Columbus squad. Whoa! Klipstein flashes the leather. Line drive right in the mitt. Good play by Ashley Klipstein for out number 1. Top of the order coming up here in Kate Casperson. Kate in the afternoon, 0 for 3. Kate, a junior. Angie Wopat has chimed in. Thanks for watching, Angie. Nail biter here at the fairgrounds in Marshfield. Bunt. She going to beat it out? Yes, she does. She's not going to chance it. At this point in time, you don't chance it. The ball kind of skittered away on the throw to first. She could have tried to advance, but Bryn Olson was right on the ball. And Abby Wojcik in a big spot here. 2 for 3 in the afternoon. Hits the first pitch, pops it up, and it drops in the right field. And Wolchek back-to-back singles after a line drive putout. And Shelby Spada, the big hitter for the Dons, steps in. They have handcuffed her today. 2 flyouts to center and a pop-up to the catcher. Fakes a bunt, throw down the third. And both runners advance. Casperson now at third and Wolchek at second. Tying run 60 feet away, go ahead run at second. And the top of the order for the Dons. And their best hitter, Shelby Spada, at the plate. Klipstein's pitch. High fly ball, right field, back. Gone! Holy cow! Spada! Home run! 3 RBIs! And comes in 0 for 3 and hits the ball over the right center field fence. A 3-run dinger for junior Shelby Spada. You could see her cheering as she ran around the bases. And just like that, it's now 8-6. Columbus. You knew she was going to break out of that slump. They had really handcuffed her, and she got a hold of that one. They're going to have Yeboah re-enter and hit. Becerra was in left. They took Yeboah out, but she can re-enter. Yeboah a little bit stronger hitter than Becerra. Well, Becerra's a freshman, and you got a senior in Akusia Yeboah who's a 4-year starter. You can tell she's favoring that left ankle. Akusia in the afternoon, a walk, a fielder's choice, and a walk. Yeboah, ground ball. Gruen over to first, and a good squeeze by Marty. Two down. Sienna Adler. Sienna Adler, last at bat hit by a pitch, and she's 0 for 2 in the afternoon. Things were looking pretty dark for Columbus. And Shelby Spada, who had been handcuffed all afternoon, popped up out of play by Adler. Got a hold of the first pitch from Ashley Klipstein and nailed it over to the right center field fence. Elizabeth Klipstein and Bryn Olsen gave chase, but to no avail, went over the fence. Ground ball up the middle, and a base hit for Sienna Adler. Izzy Holtz, 2 for 2 on the afternoon with 2 RBI. I'll tell you, Ashley Klipstein has pitched extremely well for Royall this afternoon. She's really handcuffed the Dons hitters. Ground ball scooped up by Olsen. Over to Marty, and that'll end the inning. But a big 3-run home run for Shelby Spada, and just like that, it's 8-6 Columbus as we head to the top of the 7th. You're watching high school softball and Zaleski Sports, brought to you today by ShedsDelivered.com.
At the Granite Shop, we take great pride in what we do. We offer high-quality natural stone granite as well as a huge selection of man-made stone. With full slabs as well as a variety of partial remnants, you'll have no problem finding the stone that was meant for you. Our high-end, high-quality granite, quartz, and marble is perfect for any kitchen, bathroom, or remodel need. We are locally owned and operated on County Road C near Stratford. We service all of Wisconsin.
Partners Bank, better together.
We know how a bank should be at Partners Bank. Banking should be easier, treating our customers as valued and important. Services should be better with online and mobile banking and locations close to where you live and work. Loans should be quicker, and we make all decisions locally with years of experience helping people with their financing needs. Partners Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
Partners Bank, better together.
Here we go, top of the 7th inning. Royal trailing by 2, 8-6. This is Bria Gruen. And she starts it out with a single to left. First pitch from relief pitcher Abby Wojcik. And the tying run comes to the plate. Ground ball could be 2. Out at second. Out at first for the double play. Great defense holds to Casperson to Bell. And the Panthers are down to their last out. Kylie Rick. Wojcik, the pitch. Down in the dirt. Winner will win the regional championship and will advance to sectionals next Tuesday. Do you have that graphic ready, Ryan? Okay. Strike call inside. 1-1. Wojcik coming in relief of Yaboa. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. Royal down to their last strike. Kylie Rick, 0 for 3. Behind in the count, 1-2. Wojcik. The windup, the pitch. And that's the way it ends. With a Serpro Jamie Wenzel strikeout as the Columbus Dons win the regional championship by the final score of 8-6. What a ball game. We're going to keep it here as they will give out the regional championship plaque given by athletic director and principal Michael Lambrecht. What a game. Wow. What a game. We'll keep it here.
Ladies and gentlemen, we direct your attention to the ball field by the circle. Is Mr. Michael Lambrecht, the principal at Marshfield Columbus High School, will present the regional championship trophy to Coach Troy Zimmerman and the Columbus Dons. Congratulations, ladies and coaches. Shout out to the Royal Panthers for a great game this afternoon. Shout out to Piper Purcell and Ashley Plainstein. Congratulations, girls. The seniors for Royal. And shout out to the seniors for Columbus. Akusia Yaboa, Ashley Weiler, and Kylie Linkford. Congratulations. The Dons will advance to play at Blair for next Tuesday. Oh, it's here. It's been changed to Marshfield.
It's always been the highest seed gets in sectional finals on Tuesday.
Oh, okay, I got it. Sorry about that. It'll be here next Tuesday. I know where I'll be. Congratulations. What a great game, ladies and gentlemen. Let's give each team a big round of applause. Man, did they play a heck of a game today. Congratulations.
Yep.
See you next week.
Yep.
Five notes there.
Where you had to do the interview?
Oh, you got to get the dog.
Have her holding the trophy. Just wait, there's more parents coming. Hold on. Oh, it's nice.
Okay.
Stay there. Stay.
Oh, okay. Who's in the house today? Who's in the house today?
They're all going to come. You get every one of them.
Cool.
Do you want to talk to me first?
Yeah, we'll do you first, and then we'll just make sure Ryan is ready. Welcome back to Zaleski Sports broadcast of high school softball. What a regional championship game between Royal and Marshfield Columbus. By the way, this is the Nasonville Dairy postgame show. Nasonville Dairy with fresh cheese curds made daily. Get those fresh cheese curds in Marshfield or Curtis, or log on to NasonvilleDairy.com. Out of breath. Trailing 6-5
and a big 3-run home run in the bottom of 6 by Shelby Spada. What was going through your mind?
What was going through my mind is I was almost going to bunt her because the third baseman was playing deep, and I'm like, she's due. And man, you talk about a moment, what a time. That was just, you can't script it better than that.
Yeboah pitched very well for 5.
Yep, and I could tell that last inning she was hurting a little bit. Just everything, the velocity, everything came down, and she battled, and Abby came in and closed the door. She pitched lights out.
Just going to say that playing, having Abby pitch several innings this year, and Olivia Becerra playing in left, it really came in handy at this time, didn't it?
Absolutely. Olivia's done a great job for us. Every time we have her come in, she had a line drive to her, didn't let the ball get past her, so she did an awesome job. It's a lot to ask for a freshman, and those girls have really stepped up. Look at my mid-ins. Look at Izzy turning a double play at the end there. I mean, that was huge. Yeah. So just a lot of huge plays. Hats off to Royall. They battled. They played us tough. They were a good team.
Yep. Now the game will be here on Tuesday.
Correct. Okay. So we play the winner of New Lisbon and Blair Taylor.
Very good. Okay, well, thank you, Coach. I'll be here Tuesday.
Awesome. Always love having you.
Yeah, thank you very much. All right, I get the entire team today. I'm just going to give you the mic and let you talk.
How do you keep doing that?
We have the 3 seniors.
Okay, I'll go first. This was really a team win. Kuz with her battled sprained ankle right now. She really, battled in this game. Shelby threw a home run. That was really clutch. Ashley, she's saving every single ball behind the play. Abby just closing it off. Overall, that double play at the end. Everyone deserves a round of applause, and this is just the most exciting night. And I know seniors are not done, and we are not done.
Piece of this win, having clutch hits, having clutch plays. I mean, Caitlin with that behind the shoulder grab at short, Sienna with that single up the middle at the end. I mean, everyone had a piece of this win, and I know that we're all really proud of this whole team. So yeah. Okay, you guys. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna say.
Okay, guys, wait. 1, 2.
We're the Columbus Catholic Dons, and we're in the house.
That was all. How do you do that? Thank you, Joe.
You bet. What an exciting ball game this afternoon. Let's take a quick look at the scorebook here. I got to do my wrap-up. For the Royal Panthers, leading hitters this afternoon, Elizabeth Klipstein was 2 for 3, Bria Gruen 2 for 4, Kennedy Olson 1 for 3, and Kayla Rick was 2 for 2. For the Columbus Dons, Kate Casperson was 1 for 4, Abby Wojcik 3 for 4 this afternoon. The big hit that helped seal the victory was by Shelby Spada coming into her at-bat in the bottom of the 6th, 0 for 3, and hit a 3-run home run over the right center field fence to give the Columbus Dons the lead 8-6, and that's how it ended. Other leading hitters for Columbus, Sienna Adler was 1 for 3, Izzy Holtz 2 for 3, Callie Bell 1 for 2, Ashley Weiler was 0 for 2 with a walk and a run scored. Kylie Linkford 1 for 3 but had 2 RBIs. Pitching, Ashley Klipstein pitched a heck of a game for her last game as a Royal Panther. 6 innings, 11 hits, 5 walks. Struck out none. 8 runs came in on her time in the circle and hit 1 batter. Winning pitcher was Abby Wojcik. She came in relief of Akusia Yeboah. Akusia pitched 5 innings, 5 hits, 2 walks, 6 strikeouts. 6 runs came in her time in the circle, and she hit 1 batter. Abby Wojcik, 2 strong innings, 2 hits, no walks, 1 strikeout to pick up the win here in the regional championship game here at the Marshfield Fairgrounds. 8-6, the final score. The Dons advance to sectionals that'll be played here on Tuesday. They will play either New Lisbon or Blair Taylor, and Zaleski Sports will be here to bring you that game. I got to give a big shout out to my excellent producer Ryan Rasmussen. Ryan, a great kid. I get to work with him again on Sunday. Yahoo, like that. All right, friends. Thanks for tuning in this afternoon. This is Joe Anderson saying thanks for watching. Final score, regional championship, Columbus Dons 8, Royal Panthers 6. See you on Sunday for Shaps Baseball here on Zaleski Sports.